We're good.
All right, everybody. Here we are Thursday night, a little on the high side of Racing League. Not much racing has happened tonight, but we are going to give it a go. So if you're itching to watch a little racing, well, this is the league to have your eyeballs on tonight because we're going to Atlanta and Martinsville tonight. Kind of a tale of two different tracks. So, let's talk about Atlanta first, real quick. Delta Surge, once in the 18, now in the 96. He won early in the season last year here at Atlanta, and then of course Mr. Consistent in that 88, just in my fist 24, took over as the winner at Atlanta during the chase. So typical. It's going to be a typical Atlanta race. Tires are going to be key. It's going to be being patient. It's going to be putting some skillful driving on these guys. They're going to kind of be up on the wheels a little more. And then we're going to flip the switch to a really short track. The hairpin of Martinsville Speedway, the paperclip, I think is what they call it. So, tempers are going to flare there. There's going to be a lot of bumping and banging, a lot of gassing and brakes. So, should be a nice little mix here, of two different tracks tonight. Who are you looking at here as possible contenders, and what do you think we can expect to see here tonight from both these tracks?
Well, it's going to be very interesting because the first time we came here last season, it looked like the 47 was going to win it. He pitted early, and he had a gap on the 18, and then the 6 car came out of nowhere, and it completely got a little bit of a wreck between the 6 and the 47, and 18 swung by and won that race. Now, the second race was a little bit more cleaner, I think. So, of course, I think Delta is going to be fast. I think Gist is always going to be fast. It's just the idea of, do you pit early and get that gap, or do you pit or you wait longer and get that better tires towards the end of the run?
Yeah,
that's the big question here.
Right, yeah, and different guys will take different strategies. Me, on that track, I used to try to, run my tires out, until I got close to running out, the tires till it got so slippery that I couldn't hold it. So you don't want to go that far. But here we are. This is excuse me. This is race 11 and 12 in season 6. We got a first 3-time winner in Dylan Bird in the 47. We got a couple 2-time winners. We got Houdat, who's won twice. We got Just My Fist has won twice. There's Champ B13, he's won. JD Legatos, he's won. So a nice little mix, and some early domination of some new guys, that are hopping here in the High Side Racing League, kind of taking over. But it's a nice little mix here, of new and old. As we head to double digits here in season 6. So, how you feeling, man? I'm pretty excited about, the mix of winners we've had so far. So, how you feeling about this season? How it's going so far?
I'm feeling good, because last season I think we had 10 different winners in the first 10 races. I think.
I think you're right about that. Yeah.
I think we had some of the field for the playoffs already said it was going to come down to. It looked like it was going to come down to who had the better points or who had the most wins to get themselves in the playoffs. That's what it was looking like. But with a couple more winners getting the 2 or 3 wins, I feel like the season so far has been pretty even across the board. But here we go.
SL Diesel on the pole.
Here. Yeah, SL Diesel on the inside. 6 of B13 on the outside. Green flag in the air. Here's stage number 1 here in Atlanta. 1 car's got the advantage on the inside. 6 car lined up on the outside. Here comes the 37. He's going to follow through. 1 car already out front. 8's going to give a push to the 37. Here we go. Down the back straightaway, though. 37 not clear of the 6.
Here, real quick, I got some breaking news. The 12 car has he's done for the day. Quick engine blown to start the race. So the 12 of Unforgotten Shadow is out of the race early.
That's a big hit for that 12, but currently up front, the 8 car took P3 from the 6. Looks like the 43 is going to try to take it. Oh, he hits the apron into the 6. 6 car goes into the wall, and the 6 is going to be falling back from there. Oh, we got more contact through the field. Looked like maybe that light blue car, I think the 42, may have had contact with the 88 right there. But up front, the 1 of SL Diesel currently in the lead. 37 of JD currently up there in P2. P3 is the 8 of Hunter Boy. And it looks like the top 3 have kind of pulled away from this pack. So, Dirty, stage 1.
Yep.
How do you set up for stage 2 here at Atlanta?
Well, as any race, keep your nose clean. Also, too, Aaron, want to let you know that the 43 has also he's done for the day too as well with engine possibilities. So we got some server issues here early with these guys. I know there's a rule here in a little on the high side about cars lagging out early, so we got to watch that. But getting back to your question, Air, just try to run these tires out just as much as you can. Positions doesn't really matter unless you're in the first couple three. I think is the only reason why you would want to try to burn your tires, to try to either win the stage or get up there in the top 5. But you just don't want to do too much too fast, because tires are king here. As we just came around, there's 21 laps to go. We got 2 cars already out, the 12 Unforgotten Shadow and the 43 of Fat Paladin. So it's a tough day for those guys. But yeah, I just think you just want to conserve these tires as much as you can, man. That's just what it's all about here at Atlanta. It's a great track. It's a great track to watch racing and see how the strategies and skill comes into play. So the 37 of JD, the Lacados, has taken over the lead here of SL Diesel 1 as he comes around here. He's back in the back stretch. He's heading into turn 3. He's got that the Energizer Bunny air up paint scheme that I believe he won with earlier in the season at Texas. I believe that was the paint scheme he was sporting when he had that. So maybe he's trying to bring that back in for a little luck with the Energizer Bunny. But right now he's got a whole rear view mirror full of the 1 and with Hunter Boy in the 8 there, Air.
Yes, currently the 1 to 8 side by side here, racing for P2 as the 37's kind of pulling away here. But here comes that 24 and the 7. They've been creeping into the picture here. Maybe sandbagged a little bit, saved those tires a little bit, and now look at the tires now, as they got probably a little bit fresher if they've been saving, as they have caught the 3rd and 2nd here. But currently at 37 already up front, getting a little bit of gap on that 1. He's kind of getting a little tight there off 2. But down this back straightaway, it looks like single file here, 1st through 5th. Let's look at this pack in the back here, though. This is a big pack. The 88's leading that pack. 6 car right behind him. And then the 47 behind him. The last time we saw a 6 car and a 47 car at Atlanta, like I said, things did not end well. Let's hope they end well this time. Of course, the 47 is now Dylan Bird. It wasn't the driver that got involved in that incident last season, but B13, the 6, was still in the 6 car at the time. But he is also your defending champion here, currently running about P7. But back up front, Dirty, when do you think these guys are going to pit here?
Well, I think most of them are probably going to try to split the stage in half. So, I think whenever we probably get around anywhere from probably 15 to 10 to go right in that era, depending on which, who wants to, as I was watching there, as the game caution just came out. So, yeah, just, might see some early pitters, or, we don't have to really worry about that now because the caution's out. So, basically everybody's going to come in and take tires and everything right here. Why wouldn't you? So there goes that strategy out the door. So, the guys up front are probably going to stay up front. So tires are king here. So I don't suspect anybody will try to gamble with 2 here until late in the stage. Yes, sir. Yep.
Well, here we go. We're going to be
Okay.
restarting here shortly in stage one.
Okay, gotcha. I'm
So,
hearing the air that this was just a kind of game issue. A couple guys barely tapped each other, and wasn't a real big issue. The game caution came out. So, nonetheless, still here. Stage one. I'll get a lap count here for you guys. There, 12 to go. Air 12.
12 laps remaining here in stage number one. The 8 car is now up front of Hunter Boy. Here comes the 24 trying to follow through with the 8. Down the back straightaway. 24 looking, but he's going to go to the rear bumper to 8. Through 3 and 4. 7 to 37 battling for P3, but the 7's going to send her in there. Slide up the racetrack. Oh, we want to talk about senders. That was signed, sealed, and delivered right there by the 7. He saw the gap and he was like, I'm going to make it through one way or another. And he's currently battling for P2 with this 24. They're still side by side. This 8 car might pull away here. But right now, 12 or coming to 10 to go, I think, in this stage. I don't think they can make it on tires. This might be a strategic stage here. Dirty. 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 Hi. Dirty. I think Dirty fell asleep on us.
Yo. You guys hear me?
Okay, there we go.
No, yeah, it like kicked me out of the party for some reason, so I got back in real quick, or it like disconnected and connected me. So, but yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. Did you say something, man? I didn't catch it. I apologize, but I am watching this 8 car right now.
I was saying I don't think they can make it here on tires. It looks like, unless this might be a tire save stage.
Manual cautions out.
Oh yeah, 22's around.
Yep.
Yep, 22's around. It's going to be a race back to the line. The 7 and the 24 side by side. And the 7's going to win the race back to the manual. So I guess everybody can make it now on tires.
Yeah, now they'll be able to. There's Who Dat, man, coming right back in, getting in the mix here towards the end of the first stage, trying to grab a couple points. He won the last time we were racing. He won back here at Michigan, and he's won at Auto Club earlier in the season. So, he's a mile and a half for guy, So, he's going to be a player here for sure. He kind of hops up there in the mix, kind of like what he needs to be. But manual caution is out now. The Who Dat here will bring the guys to the line. I don't know if everybody will come. I assume they will, but you might be some gamblers out there. This ain't Vegas, but there might be some gamblers out there to try to get up in these top 5 to get some positioning here. So you just never know what these guys in the back might do, but it looks like everybody's coming. Yep, no gamblers here early, so smart play, everybody on pit road.
Everybody has it. We haven't finished gambling yet, okay? Just because you made it to the blackjack table, sit down, and then just left, doesn't mean you're done gambling, okay? You still have to play the game here, and the game is going to be who's going to be the first one to take 2 tires. Oh, 42, 37, 47, and the 1. Oh, talk about gambling.
Uh-huh. See?
Yep. There we go.
Somebody took 2.
Yeah, I think the 42, 37, 47, the 1 car at least did. Yeah.
See?
So it looks like got a couple cars took 2. About the first 2
How many laps, guys?
And everybody else.
Next time, bye. Okay, thank you. 6 laps to go, Air, when we hit the line. Unless the manual caution comes out, yeah. So, 5 under 5, no more manual cautions, I believe it is here. So, game cautions only under 5 laps in each stage and the end of the race. So, We're going to get a green flag restart here on the manual caution. The 42, he took two tires here to kind of grab this top spot. So, this should make it interesting. There's the 47 and 37. They've seemed to kind of work together here, Air. So, we could possibly see that happen again. But here's your two-tire gambler bringing these guys to the line. 42, BW Huff there, going back green.
Green flag here. 42 on the inside. 47's already going to make a move. 47's going to make the move here. From third place, they're hooking.
We got a battle on the apron. They're fighting on the apron.
Fighting on the apron. Never saw that before.
That was great. I hope you caught that. That was awesome.
The track ain't wide enough for both of them, it looks like. They were like, let's take this party to the apron. And here goes the 37 to the lead. Oh,
5 to go at the line.
5 to go. It looked like the 42 on the start either got hooked by the 47 or the 47 or the 42 didn't give the 47 any room. 47's going to hit the wall. Well, that's
Ford just pushed up the 47 up into the wall there, so that's going to take the 47 out of contention for these first couple of positions. So it's still got a few laps there. We're coming to 4 to go. We got the 37 up there. We got SL Diesel, I think, still trying to make a run. But that 37, man, he's trying to hold off the 24, who I think just barely hit the apron there a little bit, or maybe 37 did. But anyway, there goes the 7. That gives him the opportunity to grab the lead. Here comes that 7 again, trying to grab these stage points.
Yeah, 7 up front. Just don't hit the apron this time. Around, you'll win stage 1. Oh, the 48 around. May have collected 19.
19's in the grass. 48's up in the wall. Something happened with that earlier because I seen the 19 and getting up in the wall there a little bit before. So I don't know what happened. These guys got into each other. Is the caution out or game caution out?
Nah, it's like, no wreck. 24 in the 11.
47's off the pace.
And that's going to bring out the game. I think the 88 may have won that
Caution
stage.
is out. I don't think their stage is over, though. Is the stage over? Okay, who that took it?
Who Dat Nation is going to win stage 1. Looks like the 24, who I think was in P3 or P4, just spun around.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm sorry, so
there's too much going on. We just learned that the apron is a raceable lane. We also learned that a lot of people like the apron and spin out. So, yeah, we're learning. We're learning as the race goes on. Okay. Back up front, the 7 of Who Dat Nation on the inside. 88 of just on the outside. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Stage number 2 here in Atlanta.
25 laps in the stage.
25 laps to go in the stage. 7's going to go use that bottom. Here comes the 4 of Marcel. 42 is going to slide off the racetrack. It might be 4 wide for a moment. Cars scatter. The 1 and the 22 as they save it. Through 3 and 4, the 4 of Marcel, the P2. P3 is going to go to the 47 of Dylan Bird. The 7 of Who Dat Nation out front. And that's who everybody's chasing right now. As right now, that 8 car also going in the mix in P4. And then the 6 of B13 there in P5 here. As in stage number 2. Oh, 24 gets loose. Another car in the wall back there. It might be the 19 of Royster. But Dirty, what is the strategy here? Stage 2, there might be a little bit more laps because of that caution that ended the stage early. So what is the strategy here for stage 2?
Well, like I said, I always like to say, by this time you know what your car can do. We've already been through a stage, where how how fast your car will burn off the tires. So I think you kind of know where your car is now. So I think you're gonna see these guys get a little bit more racy here. Get a little bit more aggressive for a position to be able to hold, one of these top spots to try to grab some stage points. We just got started here in stage 2, But riding along with the 8, he was really making good progress in like fifth or sixth, but he's kind of falling back here a little bit. Looks like he's kind of settling in a little more with his tires. So, but back to that lead, the 47 man, he's back up there. Seems like he has a little trouble air, or he'll get into a little mix up, but doesn't take him long to get right back up to where he is. But there's the champ. B13 in the 6. He's going high with Marcel there in the 4. Marcel on the bumper of Who Dat gives him a little tap. Coming around here, we got a nice little race here for second. They're side by side. Got the 47 in tow. These guys come around the back stretch. Who Dat Nation still leading these guys as they come around to turn 3, heading into 4, making sure not to hit that apron. It's just like one of the things you have to make sure you don't do, and you got to pay attention to that every lap. So it's coming back across start finish line. Got some. We're almost 4 wide back here for P2 behind Who Dat. So he's got to like how these guys are battling each other, and he can keep on with that clean air up there. So I fully expect air. I'm gonna just say it right now. We got there's just my fists sitting at about P7. He's slowly making his way up there. He's the master of kind of dialing this car in and being strong at the right time. So that Exalta 88 Team Hendrick Camaro there is slowly lurking down these top 5, so to speak, here, as we come around. Backstretch, diving into turn 3. Got some great racing going on here. The guys are single file when they need to be, and kind of going for the positions, kind of more on the front stretch. So some great racing here at Atlanta so far.
Yeah, it's currently that's 7. Got a little bit of a gap there to the 42. 42 looking pretty good there in P2 right now. P7, the 88, he's caught the main pack here currently. He's trying to get underneath the 8 of Hunter Boy. Maybe also the 6 of B13 right there, as he will get underneath Hunter Boy, as they all hit the apron right there. Almost clobbered the 8 car right there. But, I think the 42 may have gotten loose there. Entering the corner. 19, way off pace, it looks like. Some might have happened to him. A lot of cars scattered, but now we got this massive pack here. Look at how big the pack is. Oh, hold on, we gotta get a better camera view, because I think there's a couple more cars attached to this pack. Oh, the 47. Oh, 88's mowing the grass. Oh, the 88. Yep, he had to mow the grass real quick, as there's the whole pack right there, about second on probably maybe outside the top 10, maybe 11th or 12th are in that pack right now. They're trying to catch the leader, the 7 of Who Dat Nation, who so far just started pulling away here from the 47. The 1 car is getting up there to battle for P2 as well right now. So the idea is this a 2-stopper here, Dirty, or are we looking at 3 or 1 here?
I think you try to run it out, because cautions can come out really easy here. You don't want to get stuck on pit road, with your, I think you run it out until you absolutely have to, until you absolutely can't, drive on your tires anymore, because like I said, cautions just come out so quickly here because people hit the apron. It's a very racy track. A guy with fresh tires can be next to a guy with really bad tires, and it can just cause a big mess. It's just what you get at Atlanta. A lot of different intangibles are happen here. But the looking at SL Diesel here in the 1, he's trying to work on this 47 here as we come to 14 to go at the line here in the stage. Air got some really good racing going on here for second. There's the champ B13 jumping back in here trying to grab the 3rd spot. So got some really good racing going on. Kind of looking back here in the pack. There's looks like a lot of people coming down pit road here. I can see like 7 or 8 cars all in front of the 37s coming in. There's the 8, the 42 is coming in. So these guys they're on their last leg on their tires, so you don't want to cause yourself any kind of hurt by trying to run too long on these tires. And then, another thing too is, you gotta get in easy here on pit road in Atlanta. You don't want to grab that black flag penalty, especially in green flag pit stops. That's gonna hurt big time. So green flag pit stops are happening here, Air. We'll see what happens here as everybody starts to cycle around here.
Yeah, it's the first car that came down was the 4, and then a pack of 3 came down pit road with the 88, the 22, and the 11. And then this most recent pack that just came on pit road is now 48's on pit road now. I think the 1 is also on pit road. These, I think, are the final stops here for maybe for this run. The next run, I think they might have to pit here.
The
Also,
7 is
pit
off.
exit. Yeah, the pit exit is going to be key here. You don't want to get too high to the point where you're on that apron and it spins you around. So, or you also don't want to be too low because you could hit that little seam right there on the apron. Well, but we also know, we just figured out the apron's a raceable lane. If you haven't seen the restart of the final stage or last stage, the apron is the erasable lane apparently. But there's what I'm talking about. There's what I'm talking about. The one car tried to get him on, but got a little bit too high, hit the apron, and just sent him to the inside wall. That is something I was just talking about. You don't want that to happen. You want to take a nice pit entry right there, and that's going to cost them a lot of time now.
Yeah.
But up front, the 7 of Who Dat Nation, currently up front, got a big lead over the 6 of B13. And then third place looks like it's the 47 of Dylan Bird here. So we're coming down to the end of stage number 2 here, Dirty. And it looks like we got a lot of contenders here right now. Who are you keeping an eye on right now?
For me, I think I was watching the 8, but I'm gonna stick I'm gonna stick with my guy here in the 88. I think he's kind of in he's not very close to the leader at the moment, but the tires are going to start to go. I have full faith in him, keeping his tires as fresh as possible here for the end of the stage. There's a reason why I call him Mr. Consistent. Absolutely. So, I think he's probably going to show you guys why, and he's going to probably be in the mix here towards the end. So just been kind of watching him, the 37 man, he's been strong here too. He's had some unfortunate little breaks, but him and the 47 been working together pretty well. But Who Dat, man, he's running some great laps here. He's been strong for the last 10 at least. He got on pit road with the lead, and kept it, and took it back over when he came back out. So I mean, he's just doing exactly what he needs to do right now to take this stage 2.
Yeah, if he's got a major gap, I think they may have to come down one more time here. I'm not sure. The closest to somebody can last long is maybe that one, the 48, because they lasted the longest. They're probably the closest to making it right now on the stage on tires.
Yeah, I'm hearing that they have enough fuel. It's tires that's going to be the issue.
Yeah, it's going to be tires that are going to be the issue here. Unless they can save tires here, I think everybody's going to have to pit one more time. And if they do save tires, watch out the field. They could put a bunch of the field a lap down.
Yeah, definitely could happen.
So, currently up front, the 7 of Who Dat Nation, but the 6 and the 47, they're kind of actually working together here to catch the 7. They've closed in that gap a little bit here, Dirty.
Definitely are, man. I've been watching them single file with each other. They've been drafting very well. they're going to have to get to the 7 first and then try to get around him. So I think as a tandem, it would be easier to try to get around him versus one-on-one, because he's pretty strong. So coming back to the line here, Air, I'll grab a lap count for you and see how many laps we got left in stage 2. 3 at the line is the call. So there's the 7, and all of a sudden he's got a rear view full of the 6, and the 47's right behind him, but it looks like it's just these two that are going to have any kind of shot at the lead. So we come to go back around. You guys much rather win the stage than not, just because of the playoff points. So that's why these guys are going to get a little racy, Air. So I bet we could see the 47 and the 6 work together to get around the 7, just as I said it. There we go. Oh, but the 47 washes up a little bit in the 7. We got a lap and a half to go, Air.
Here we go. 7's going to try and get a run from that outside. 6 is going to break off the draft. Good move there by the 6. Through 3 and 4. Coming to 1 to go here in stage number 1. The 7 fitting it through a small gap right there. Coming to 1 to go in stage number 2. The 6 is trying to get that outside working. Here comes the 47. 7's going to slide up a little bit. Through turns 1 and 2. 47 washes up the racetrack. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway here. Can the 47 get the 7? Let's see. Through 3 and 4. He's going to get to the rear bumper, but I think that's it. Stage 2 winner. Looks like it's going to be the 7 of Who Dat Nation. Yep. 7 of Who Dat Nation. Stage 2 winner here.
Yeah, the 47 got to his bumper, but that was about as close as he could get, Air. Like I said, that 7, he's been very solid. And so, grabbing the stage 2 victory is the 7 of Who Dat Nation. And coming in second is 47 of Dylan Bird, 3-time winner so far this season. This would be tonight would be 4, out of 11 if Dylan Bird could pull this win off here. So he's going to be a player. He's got that JTG Darty Chevy Camaro Kroger ride there, looking pretty strong, man. So mile and a half tracks he's going to be very good at. So you never know what can happen, man. We got to have a lot of pits and a lot of different things going on in this last stage here. But we're about to go green here shortly. It looks like the 1 car is retired for the day. So we'll head back to green here, Air. 7 is bringing them through the line.
Yeah, 7 car on
27
the
in the stage.
27 laps in the stage.
Yep.
Could also be another 2-stopper here. 7 trying to get a run here off that inside lane, but the 47 on the outside. He's going to try and fight back here on this 7. Battle for the lead. 6 car. The 6 car is going to wash up the track a little bit. 7's going to wash up a little bit there. 6 car is going to get a run, though. 47 dropping back from the outside. Here comes the 6. 6 to the rear bumper to 7. He's going to look to the outside. Here we go. Into 1 and 2, though. A little bit of a push. 6 car. He's going to try and shoot through the gap. 6 car to the inside of 7. Down the back straightaway. Side by side. Battle for the lead. 3 wide. It's 3 wide for the lead. 37 trying to get through. Little contact.
We got a race, folks. This is officially a race now. This is a race.
We got Biggin. They're touching. Boys, I think we got a race. They ain't no more give or take. Give and take, I've never heard of her. Bro, I'm not. They're out there racing right now here, Dirty.
Yeah, these boys are they running like they're going for a trophy, but it's good racing. Like everybody, just as I say that, looks like the 7 got turned around. He's going to collect the 48 into the wall. The 48 is on his side through the grass. He's going to grab the caution is out now. The 48 got clipped by the 7 there, coming off the wall. Just bad luck there. I was riding along with the 48 when that happened. The 7 came back up across the grass and clipped the 48. and took him out. So that brought out the caution. So an early caution here in stage 3. So tough break here. The 7 was your leader, but not anymore. He's in trouble. So caution is out.
Yeah, caution's out. Wow. Things got a little bit personal there on that restart or that whole run right there. A lot of people.
Oh
were
man, that was
invading
exciting
each other's
for
space.
the while that it happened. There was a lot of good racing going on up there, and the guys were, there was a lot of good racing going on. They were holding their spots at 3 and 4 wide at some points, and I don't know what happened to the 7 there because I was riding along with the 48, but it was a good racing going on, but I guess just hard racing like that early in the stage, it's almost inevitable that something's bound to happen. So I don't know what happened to the 7. Looks like he might have got clipped or turned or something somehow, but he was a couple cars ahead of the 48, and he came back up and clipped the 48. So so there's your caution. Everybody's on pit road here, so everybody will reload, rack them, stack them back up, and we'll go again here, Aaron. Stage 3. This is going to start getting dicey here shortly, if it hadn't already. Anyway.
Yeah, I think things have gotten dicey like 3 laps ago. Like, wow, what racing? We thought the apron was a raceable lane. Oh, believe me, I think by the end of this race, people will use their apron as a raceable lane. Oh, 3-wide battle off pit road. I think the 37 still got it. And I think he did, yeah. He definitely did get it. So it looks like the 37 definitely is going to get the lead. Oh, no, it's the 24. We saw the 37 beat the 24, unless the 37 wanted the high side here. So currently, as we're waiting for everybody to get off pit road, this is going to be very interesting. One stopper for sure. I think tires might not be an issue here because we saw tires. I think some of them may have lasted a 15, 16 lap run. So I'm thinking maybe we can get some green flag stops here definitely at the end.
Yeah, I think so too, Aaron. Wanted to also thank everybody for joining here. We got a good little crowd just jumped in here to catch a little on the high side racing league. The 11th stop on the schedule here in season 6. So we are in stage 3 here. We're going to be crowning a winner here shortly of the race. So thanks everybody for tuning in here. About to go green here shortly. What was the lap count again? All right, Air, 21 laps to go here at Atlanta. Tires have been the story as usual. Nothing new there. So, just coming right out of this manual caution, we got 21 laps to go. So this is going to be really interesting as we see how this thing's going to shake out as our season 5 champion of the 6 car. He's working on the 24 here. The leaders, Airs, they come back around the start finish line, man. 20 to go.
20 laps remaining here. Stage number 3, they will have to stop. So, Dirty, what is the strategy now? Stage 3, 20 to go. You got a whole bunch of laps left. You still have to make that final stop. If you're coming down, when are you coming down? You pin early or you pin late?
Well, if it's me, I mean, everybody's got fresh tires right now because everybody just pitted. So if it's me, man, I'm just, I'm burning them to the ground right now. I am pedal to the metal as hard as I can go, as fast as I can go because, it's the last stage. We're under 20 laps. Most likely there's going to be some sort of incident, and that's probably when everybody's going to come down for their last their pit stop there. As you see the 6 and the 24 going at it there. For the lead, so 24 kind of letting the 6 know that he can't pass him in certain spots, and so he let him know.
Yeah.
So anyway, no harm, no foul. They're back on the track.
I thought he was going to take him to the infield. Have a nice little run into the guy making the barbecue now.
They stayed with it, that's for sure. They stayed with it.
Yeah. Looked like nobody was going to give an inch. They're going to enter turn 3 and 4 just like that.
Yeah, this is P1 and P2 right here. So that was fun to watch for a minute there.
Yeah, playing a little limbo there with the yellow line. But here we go. 24 up front, 6 cars still P2, 37 P3. P4 looks like it's going to be a battle between the 8 and the 88. As soon as I say that 8 car is going to go up into the wall, so that means the 47 is going to go to P5 now. 88 is going to go to P4. He's going to be dropping back here since he's on the outside. But this 24, man, currently up front, the defending champion, B13, currently battling. Oh, car round! 42 and the 4 are going through the grass. 42 is around. I think he hit the wall. Let's get to the 42 here. Yep, he is currently parked in the infield right now, chilling. Wow. That was got a little
Still
bit
green, only
right
one
there.
car involved there. Still green.
Yeah, they are still green here. It looks like everybody looks like they're kind of content where they're running right now. I think the 37 did lose a spot to the 88, but everybody looks like they're kind of content right now and waiting for that final stop.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I don't think anybody wants to do anything too sudden as the 42 sitting back there on the back stretch. So I think he's retired for the day. But Air, let's talk about this 24 for a second, man. High side Hobie, 0 wins so far this year. He had a tough break at the end of last season. So no wins yet this year. This guy's hungry. He's got to want it. There's 14 laps to go. There's still, pit stop imminent here towards the end of the stage, or basically whenever anybody wants to take it right now. They're under their fuel cell. So I want to, I'm hearing that they all have around 5 laps left in the tank as we go here. But, Aaron, like I said, high side Hobie, he was in the 9 last season. He jumped back in the 24. Jeff Gordon's his guy. So he's itching for a win here. He's hungry. He needs it. It would be great momentum here to start to get to like the middle of the season. So, he's going to drive that 24 hard. So I kind of think somebody's going to have to take this one from him today. So, but, don't look now. There's a guy, he drives, the 88 Air, and he's in second place. So yeah, this might get interesting, buddy. Mr. Consistent just showed up. We got a main event here all of a sudden. We got a headliner, 88 versus 24 here. Still a lot of laps left here, but here's your 1-2. And then you kind of got a little wild card there in the 37 in P3. So woo-wee, this is going to be good, Air. Oh, 37 clips the 88. Looked like the 37 almost kind of got on the inside. It happened there really quick.
I think caution's out. Caution is out,
There's your caution.
boys.
Yep. Wow.
Oh,
a lot can happen. There it is.
Guys, get ready. Oh, we about to have a spicy one here. We might have a spicy one here.
Hot sauce on the way.
Hot sauce on the wings. Forget the ranch or the blue cheese, bro. Just straight up gobble the hot sauce.
It is Buffalo Tender time in Atlanta.
At Buffalo Wild Wings.
Wow, that was kind of, that happened really fast. I seen the 37. I couldn't see if 37 took out the 88 or if the 88 came down on the 37 once he got to the inside of him. So, I'm not sure, but Air, here we go. I'm gonna get a lap count for you, man. If you want to bring these guys back to the green line here, finish line. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Green flag. 24 on the inside, 47 on the outside.
8 laps to go. 8 to go.
8 laps remaining. It's going to be a dash to the finish. 47 to the 24. Door banging on the start.
Look at that 48. Look at that 48.
Here comes the 48.
Jet dryer
to the point.
P1.
P1 the jet dryer. 24 is going to be falling back. Coming to 7 laps remaining. The 88's going to give a little boot. 8 cars around in front of the field.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the 42 got hit.
8 is
around.
Cars
going wide. Cars going in the wall.
One car
Oh,
so
we're
far, I
still
think.
green.
We're still green. Still
We're
go.
still green.
Yep.
This just made a 4-car battle for the win. Who's gonna get it?
Jet Dryer
We
in
got
that
the-
48 Ally car, man. He's I don't think he's been he's took the lead in quite a while, but he is in the lead here now, searching for an early season victory, trying to grab his spot here in the playoffs early. You know, but there's his teammate, the 24. He's running up to trying to get up in second place. You know, and there's Who Dat Nation. He got caught up in an incident there earlier, but he is back up in P2. He's working on this 48. This could be quite an ending here, Air, as they come back around to the start-finish line. I think we're going to have roughly 4 or 5 laps to go. We'll get a confirmation here.
Don't look now. Oh, 37. Put the
Big
19
Rick.
in the wall. Oh, 2 cars are around. And the caution's out.
There we go. So that was 5 to
Oh,
go
boy.
then. So
I think we might have overtime.
could have overtime or maybe 1 or 2 to go.
Oh, this is going to get intense. I was about to.
It looks like the 88 was involved there, Air. I'm hearing the 88 was involved on the 24.
But the 37. Yeah, they were like 3 wide. Somebody hit the 37. Came into the. I was about to say, look at that 19 of Royster. He was up in the top 5, and then he got involved in that wreck. But whew.
Wow, this is gonna be spicy. This is spicy nugget time.
We're gonna have overtime here at Atlanta. Oh, I cannot wait to see the strategy here. If people stay out or people take 2 here.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, this is gonna be good. 48 of Jet Dryer on the inside. 6 of B13 on the outside. Here we go. Green flag.
Overtime, right?
Overtime here at Atlanta. 48 on the inside.
2 laps
47
to go.
gonna
This
try
is
and
not
follow
overtime.
through.
2 laps to go.
Oh, so it's still 47 using the apron a little bit. I said something.
1 to go at the line. 1 to go at the line.
We're
3
gonna be
wide for
coming to
P2.
white. Oh, we got battles. We got battles here. Through 3 and 4. Can the 48 hold them off? Oh, they're like 3 by 3 by 3. Will we have a wreck? Cars pushing up. 6
3 of the
cars
4
in the
horsemen
wall.
are in the top
Here we
3.
go.
Hendrick.
White flag. 1 more lap remaining. Oh, 48. Oh, 48. Left row for the 24. They're going to make contact. 48 in the wall. Down the back straightaway.
Wow.
Oh, cars wrecking. 88 took the lead. Through 3 and 4. Oh, 19's coming. Out of turn number 4. He's gonna steal it. The 88 of Gist is gonna win here at Atlanta in a crazy finish. Wow.
Wow.
What a
I'm
win.
speechless.
What a race.
Speechless. Wow.
What a finish.
That is drama there. Air heading into Martinsville.
I don't
That
think
was
the 48. I don't think the 48 is happy about that one.
yeah, I'm sure
40.
I'm sure he's not. You know, the 24 got into him and sent him up, and you know, he kind of ping pong balled his way all the way back through the crowd. So, you know, that's tough, man, to be you know, leading the race. But you know, those kind of things happen, I guess. You know, nonetheless, you know, Mr. Consistent will take the win here tonight at Atlanta. So, Air, I'll grab him, bring him in here, and we'll talk to him about his win here. That he was kind of right place, right time to capitalize. So, just in my fist, you got a copy here?
Yeah.
I got you, Dirty Bird.
Yeah, you got your audio included?
Wow.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
right.
you were, you know, I call you Mr. Consistent, but tonight I think you were Mr. Opportunist because you were kind of right place, right time when the 24 and the 48, who are your teammates, you know, kind of got into each other. So tell me what you were thinking when that all went down.
I was just, like you said, I was just laying back, trying to be the ultimate opportunist there. Couldn't be Mr. Consistent tonight, had a fast car. Couldn't really get up to the front that much. I had just about every restart, I was on the outside, and that hurt. So, but just sat back, knew Colin had better tires. They got together and then just kept it low and held my line and was able to pick up that quick victory.
Yeah, so that ties you with Dylan Bird for most victories on the season. You and him both have three now, heading into Martinsville here for the good old paperclip short track. A lot of things could happen here, man. How you feeling going to Martinsville? Could this be the fourth race of the season for you?
Uh, I mean, Martinsville's always been one of those tracks I've struggled at. It's gonna be one of those things where I have to be in the right place at the right time here, and I feel like tensions are gonna be high. It's gonna be one of those races, so it should be interesting. I just want to thank Exalta, Team Hendrick, great car. Almost had a 1-2-3 finish there for Team Hendrick. I feel for the 48 car, I really do. I'm just happy to pick up that victory.
Anything you want to add in with Mr. Consistent here as he grabs another mile and a half track win?
Yeah, what a win right there, man. It took the last lap there to show up. Um, wasn't really a fast car, but 3 wins. You and that 47 look like it's going to be a battle. You two are currently like the favorites, I think, for the championship right now. So going in right now, what are your feelings going into the playoff? Like the playoffs, I don't think are that far away.
No, we got about, I'd say, 14 races till playoffs, so we got a good amount of time. I have a lot of good tracks in
Yeah,
that
not that
span.
far away.
Pocono always rears its head up. It's always my hometown. Like to do good there. Bunch of good tracks coming up. At this point, 3 wins, just indefinitely locked into the playoffs. Just trying to get as many playoff points as possible for when we make that stretch, because not doing stages and having a full-on 10 race eliminate all the way to the finish for a final four, definitely got to be Mr. Consistent for that.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Well, good luck at Martinsville, man. Hope you knock down a good little qualifying lap. So, with any luck, we will be talking to you after Martinsville, man. So, congratulations, third win of the season. There he is, just my fist 24, grabbing a victory there. That was very interesting, man. We had three of the four horsemen. We were missing the 9 car tonight, but we had three of the four horsemen there going for the lead. So, this should make for a good little storyline here between teammates heading into Martinsville. So, I would expect everybody that's watching to be tuning in here for the Martinsville race. It's already a grueling race as it is anyway. Gas, brakes, watching the guys around you in front of you. You're turning laps right now as we see on at Martinsville. So give us a little on track analysis there, if you will, Air, for what's going to happen here at Martinsville tonight.
Okay, well, good. We'll take a lap around here with me. So you're gonna enter turn one. You want to get on the brakes here. Is don't look at the 748, and you want to kind of try and diamond this corner. I think diamonding this corner is better for me, but currently, and then 3 and 4, it's gonna be about that braking and getting that run off, is what's gonna be important. So it's going to be really tough because you can get really tight here. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a very tight feeling right now in my car. So, I feel like everybody's going to have struggles with their braking. They might get under braking or they might over brake, which might cause some problems here. But otherwise, I feel like drivers may have some difficulty tonight.
Definitely for sure, Air. Going to take a quick little small break here before we head to Martinsville. Let these guys finish up qualifying, and we'll be going green at Martinsville here. I'll say probably within the next few minutes.
Careful, still there. to go. This time by. All right, that's okay. We can't win them all.
All right, Air, you ready?
Yep.
All right, Air, here we are. We're going back to racing here shortly. Martinsville, Virginia, Speedway, the paper clip. This is going to be a banger. When I mean it's going to be a banger, I don't mean like, like it's going to be like awesome. Like, as far as these guys' cars are going to be banged up, bangers are going to be banging into each other. These cars, they're going to look by the end of this race, they're all going to look pretty rough. So, just this is just survival type race. Hope to put yourself in position to grab a win here. This is one of the shortest of the short tracks, around Air. What do you think of, Air, when you think Martinsville, Virginia?
I think chaos. That's what
Very
that's what
good
my
way to put
mind
it. Very good way to put
immediately
it.
goes to.
Yep. Very good way to put it.
So, we're still waiting for the invite.
A lot of
So,
a lot of battling going to go on. A lot of diving, into the corners. Patience is a virtue here. And you always think you're going to be patient heading into the race, but once that green flag drops and you're getting pushed from behind and you're trying to stay off the guy in front of you, that's when the patience kind of goes out the window. So we're loading into the race here, Martinsville. Looks like it's going to be the night race under the lights, so that'll be interesting and appropriate here as we're going green. This is the only stop at Martinsville for the schedule for this season here at A Little on the High Side Racing League. I want to remind you guys to go follow A Little on the High Side Racing League. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. So go follow and like all our pages there. We go racing here every Tuesday and Thursday nights. So, but anyway, we're back here. It looks like they're already under green, Air, and it looks like the 47, either he was on the pole or he was on the top two. So, but he has got the lead here as we come back up. Green flag. It looks like the 12 is in P2, Air, as these guys come around on the backstretch. 30 laps to go.
yeah, so I'm going to be commentating in the Klondike. So, 47 and Dylan Bird up front with the 12 in P2. P3 looks like it's going to be a battle there between the 4 and 42.
Yes.
Looks like that 12 could be a short track master. We saw him fast at Bristol. I wonder what he's going to be like at Richmond. So,
Yeah, he was our winner at Bristol. So, he likes these kind of, short tracks like this, and he's going to be working on this 47 here for quite a good little ways till we get there. So, it's gas, it's brakes, but it looks like so far, Air, we got a good little start here with these guys. Looks like everybody's kind of being at least a little patient, to start here. So that's a good sign, wouldn't you say?
just wait.
All right, you're probably mid-bite here, so we're going to, you're probably right. The storm is probably brewing, so no caution here so far. We're right along here with Dylan Bird in the 47.
Oh, battle for lead, though. He's got the 12.
Yeah, there it is.
The
12 on the inside.
underneath him. Yeah, can he take the lead? 47's getting good run off exit here on the top. It's all depends on what the 12 can do on the bottom. He's going to send her.
Oh, there's a slide.
Oh, the crossover.
Ooh.
Oh, the 47's going to still keep the lead.
That's Martinsville
crossover.
racing right there. Watch these two here. This is a good race for P1. All right, we got a wreck in the back here somewhere. I'm hearing Air. Looks the 7, and it looks like the 19
Game caution.
game caution's out. The 19 looks a little crunched up. So tough break for Jay Royster, 656 there in that Toyota Gibbs Bass Pro Chops Camry. So there's the first caution of the day. This first time these guys will get to touch their cars to tighten them up or loosen them up, really, and tires and gas for sure. So we will see how this all shakes out. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate you guys jumping in here.
Thanks, everybody. Hope you're eating Klondike bar just like I am. Gotta get the crunch with a Klondike bar. It feels so soothing, the crunch on Klondike. So good. Up front, the 37 on the inside, one car on the outside. Here we go, heading into turn number 1. Wally and Klondike. 37's going to take the lead. Oh, 6 and the 8.
We are
Oh,
3 wide here from
around.
P2.
6 is around. In front of the field.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he was the only one that spun. Nice avoidance by the field. Here. 37, 47, P1, P2. Right now. And the 3 and 4. 47. Looks like he likes diamonding the corner. 37 is trying to get that. Try to use that high side middle lane a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like the 12 here. He's got a rear view mirror full of C. Marcel here in the 4. He's running that red and black Haas tooling machine there, the Ford Mustang. He's currently P4 as he's trying to get to the 12's bumper here to possibly try to get around him, as these guys I think have settled in here a little bit. You know, everybody's kind of catching their groove. You got some battles going on here. Looking back here in the pack, there's the 88 and the 24. You know, they just had a really crazy finish at the end of the race at Atlanta. So here they are back racing for position once again. You know, they got Hunter Boy there in the 8 coming up behind them, and also there's the 88. So Dylan Bird, still your kind of front runner here. He's got the 12 on the inside of him. They're trying to get up to JD, who's just been really, really consistent, honestly, Air. You know, this 37 JD, he's been, you know, he's been pretty strong everywhere. You know, he may not have, you know, been a contender for the lead, but I feel like he's definitely leading laps at a bunch of different tracks. So, you know, this guy's trying to, you know, stamp his name here as a contender here in a little on high side racing league, Air, as we come to 14 laps to go next time by.
14 to go in stage 1 here as I finish my Klondike. 37 up front, 12 car in P2, but this 37's kind of got a little bit of a gap because of the battle between the 47 and the 12. 37 looking pretty good right now. Yeah. People told me that the 47 to 37 are not really that fast, but I feel like they've been fast all season, you know. They've been doing pretty good, knocking off top 10s. Of course, both of them has 4 wins combined.
I mean, Air, I'll say this: if anybody's saying that, they haven't been watching the Little and High Side Racing League, because they've been fast here just about everywhere. I just got done talking about the 37. You know, the 47 has wins to back it up, so you know, I don't think that can be said about any of these two guys. I mean, they've been pretty solid at a lot of different tracks so far.
They either one haven't been watching the races, or 2, they probably been running in the back or mid pack for most of the time, and then they come up front towards the end. So, here we go. 37, currently P1, still got a good gap over. I think the 47 has now passed for P2, and yes, he has. Big gap now, but lap traffic going to be a factor here.
Yeah,
see a couple lap cars up ahead.
That happens here really quick in Martinsville. Seems like, you know, we're already in the first stage, and we are, you know, running up on lap cars, and the caution is out here, so that should make this interesting here at the end of the first stage. So we'll see how these guys line up coming out of the pits.
Yep, caution is out. Paro's going to be interesting here. 37, I think, stayed out or took 2, so I think that, and he pulled away, so I think that might be the standard here coming to the end of the stage about pitting or not pitting. So it should be pretty interesting. Here, I can't wait to see like the strategic or strategies that are going to go on. So
yeah, I want to see who like the top 4 cars are. You know, who's kind of gambling and kind of really going for this this stage. These stage points here, so we're going to find out here. So, oh, there you go. There's C. Marcel. up on the front row with the 12. So this should be interesting here. The 19, Jay Royster's in P3. Go ahead, Air. I'll get a lap count for you.
Interesting. The 4 doesn't go on the restart. This is going to be a very interesting restart. 4 just doesn't go. Just surrenders the lead to the 12.
How many laps to go, guys? Caution is out again. I don't know what happened.
Could that be the stage?
It was.
Oh, the 24 is all by himself and damaged.
It was kind of a weird start there. It seemed almost like kind of a little bit of like a rough like server issue kind of start. Like from my point of view that I was watching, I was kind of jumping through.
Did that end the stage?
I don't think it ended. I don't think it did. So we'll go green here shortly, and I'll grab a lap count for you as we go back to green here shortly. I think there can only be a few laps left. So.
Okay, so we should be re-racking them here shortly. Here's cars look like they're kind of swerving around, getting them tires warmed up. Here we go.
12 and 37 are your front row.
Yeah, 12 and 37 here. Here we go. Green flag. I think it's still stage number 1. Here at Martinsville. 12 car gets a good
How many to go, guys?
37. Oh, a little bump.
2 to go. 2 to go. One to go at the line.
Oh, 37 with a bump. He gave him a bump at 1 and 2, but through 3 and 4. Coming to 1 to go in stage number 1. The 37 is there. If he wants to hit the no-no square, well, it's good to engage. Here we go. Oh, he did the diamond, and the caution's out. Stage is over. 12 cars, the winner. Stage 1, caution. Going to make the 12 car the winner. I thought 37 was definitely going to use the bumper there in 3 and 4 to get that stage win, but 12, an unforgotten shadow. Stage 1 winner here in Martinsville.
Yeah, I think Caddy had the chance there. He probably would have. I mean, I don't know how far he was willing to go for the stage win, but you know, I'd like to see these guys go at it for another lap or so. That would have been fun to watch, but that's short track racing. So we'll congratulate the 12 for the first stage win here at Martinsville, and we're about to go green here in stage 2. Air 47 is in the very back of the pack here, so he had a tough little go. So we'll see if he works his way back up to the front. But your leader coming to the line, it's Hunter Boy in the 8.
Yes, there you go. Goes in turn 1. It hits a little bit of the curb. 48's going to go wide. 24 looks like he's going to peek to the inside. 8 car to the lead here at Martinsville through 3 and 4. Oh, the 24 maybe got a little bit too much on the brakes there. Oh, 48
and 19 are into each other.
And I think that's the caution. Yes, it is. Caution's
out again. Yep. 19 and 48 into each other again. They got it into each other at Atlanta. So, you know, back into each other again here has been a tough little run here for Jay Royster here in the 19 so far tonight. So early in stage 2, you know, just getting a little caution field here to start. So, you know, it's going to be a typical kind of Martinsville race. So just never know how this thing's going to shake out. It might end up being who has the car that's still running. You know, so you just never know. So we'll find out here soon.
I think the pace car might win this race, to be honest. Pace car is looking pretty clean down pit road right now. But here we go. A restart. 8 of Hunter Boy on the inside. 24 a high side. Hobie on the outside. Green flag. Back in the air. Stage number 2. Here at Martinsville, 24 is trying to get that clean outside run, but 8's got the advantage here on the inside. Down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. Oh, 24 kind of under braked right there. Trying to get that diamond off the corner. He's going to get a little bit of a run. Down into turn number 1. Oh, he's going to go way out of the groove.
Big time, yeah.
A little bit way.
Easy
oh,
for
but
the
he's going
8.
to the bumper. Oh, now he's on the inside.
Now they're just going to change spots again when they come back around here.
Yeah, no.
It's
It's
musical
like they can't- Oh,
turns.
37's around into the field. That's going to bring out a caution, I think. That was a huge one.
Aaron, I want to report to you too. The 7 car of Who Dat Nation is done for the day. He's on pit road and he's not going to be coming back out. So tough break here at Martinsville. But Aaron, we are still green.
We're still green here in Martinsville. 8 of Hunter Boy up front. That's the 24 of Highside Hobie in P2 right now. As he's giving the 8 car the bumper. If damage was like in real life, I think the 8's rear bumper would not exist right now. Oh, 24 is going to send her. Oh, I think that 8's going to get a good enough run here off too. Yeah, he's going to get that good enough run off too. Oh, but 24 is going to try and send it again. Oh, 8, but the 8 again gets a good run. 24 is trying to send it in, see if it sticks here. But here comes that 12 of Unforgotten Shadow and the 47 of Dylan Bird. And the 24. Okay, that was a sender right there. That was almost signed, sealed, and delivered. Right there. Oh, yeah, it looks like different lines, different moves here. The 6 of B13's also up here. In about P4. 24. Oh, Sensor hits the quarter panel of the 8. Oh, that's going to make the 8 hit the wall, but he's still there. Oh, the 12 gave the 8 the bumper. And the 6 is going to go to the inside of the 12.
Oh.
8's going to get loose. Oh, the 8 just got bullied out of the lead.
Yeah, he did.
He got all the 19s around in front of cars. 48 also may have hit the wall. That was very interesting there.
Yeah, it was.
But
There,
42, oh.
Aaron, I was just talking about the 47 a little bit ago being dead last, right? Well, he's fourth. He's fourth. So, and the 24 car is he's around. I don't know if he collected anybody else, but it looks like he's on the grass apron here. Gives a little bump to the 1 on the outside, but I think he's okay. The 37's making it 3 wide here as they come back around to the turns. So, yeah, this game servers can be crazy, man, with no cautions. I think there definitely should have been one there, but I was talking about the 47 being dead last. Well, he's 4th earlier, and now he's working on 2nd place. So, this guy's good, man. He's good everywhere. So he's showing why he's good here at Martinsville too. Is he's going to try to work on this leader. And it looks like it possibly might just be a matter of time, as he dives down to the outside there of B13. He's the reigning defending champ here in a little in the high side racing league. He won earlier in the season at Phoenix. So, he'd love to grab another win here, especially at a short track, like this. This is the only stop of the season here in Martinsville, Virginia, on the schedule for season 6. So, the only time these guys will have to deal with this track. So, 47 is putting a good run in here. He's just staying very, very consistent. He's got certain turns that he likes to try to take the outside and dive in. So, almost kind of like a fade, really, as he dives in through the outside, and will kind of just fade the car back into the inside with the nose. So, looks like the 19, he might be done for the day here. He's I think he's on pit road and retired. So the 19 is out of Jay Royster. So we'll see him back here next week. He's done. Car's been sitting there for just a little while. So Aaron, back to the leaders here. 47 still working on the 6. We get a lap count, guys.
Yeah, can we get a lap count? Lap count the laps. 1,
10 to go.
2.
10.
Okay, 10 laps remaining. The spicy battle for the lead right now between the 47 and the 6 car. He's blocking. Oh, they both want the stage win. 47 may have pushed him out of the way while he was blocking. Oh, their contact. 9 laps. They both go wide.
God. Oh, my Lord.
Is this the last lap? Is the race over?
That looked like a. Wow. The 6 and the 47 are like this is a 2-man battle, like no holds barred. This is good stuff right here. 42's trying to get into the mix, but I don't even know if he wants any part of these two, man. This is a heavyweight battle here, man, for the top position.
I would. They already look like it's 10 to go in the race. That's 10 to go in the stage.
Yeah. And they're like changing positions side by side. I mean, we're watching right now. You know, this is a great race between these two. You know, it's a great race and they're being respectable, but you know, they're also not giving up any ground here either.
Respectable.
Well, I mean, respectable as in like nobody's out of the race air. Nobody's taking anybody out. They're beating and banging. I'm saying, you know, nobody's like ending another driver's day, you know.
Well, they almost ended each other's day in turn 1 a couple laps ago. But the 47 just took the lead. And lap traffic ahead, that 11 car up ahead. About to get lapped here. How many to go do we have in the stage?
How many? 4 at the line here. 4 at the line.
4 at the line here. Yep, there we go. Out of turn number 4. 4 laps remaining. The 11 is going to get out of the way. So good move by the 11. Probably didn't help the 6. Yeah, that's definitely not going to help the 6. Because the 11 was still there off exit. Let's go to the 47. Wow, wasn't that exciting. Here we go. Coming to 3 to go in the stage. Stage number 2. I'm waiting to see if the 6 sends a nice Louisiana dive bomb here at Martinsville. We might be in a little bit of a. We might have some fights after the race. I wouldn't be surprised. We might need the 6 and the 47 to the hauler after the race. But 2 laps remaining in stage number 2 to 47. Taking it easy as it looks like he has a little bit of a gap now to the 6. But that was very interesting there with like 8 to go. Coming to the 1 to go here in stage number 2. Here, it's the 42s around. He was P3. Here, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, into 3 and 4. The 47 is going to win stage 2 here at Martinsville.
Yeah, there he is, man. The 47, you know, we're getting familiar with this guy winning stages and races. So, you know, he's piling up the stats here in his first season with Little and High Side Racing League. Like I said, he's you know, Dylan came from our Xfinity series that we was running. You know, so so it's not the first time he's ran in the league, but the first time he's ran in Cup Series with us here. So, you know, he definitely belongs. You know, he's racking up stats of wins and stages, you know, now. So, you know, heading into this very final stage of the night at Martinsville, you know, what I want to see is battles like him, the 47 and the 6 just had. You know, I could just about watch all night that. You know, I would probably pay to watch that. That was fun to watch.
I just wonder if we're going to get any more battles like that.
I hope so. That was fun. That was entertaining.
Oh, here we go. 47 to Dylan Bird on the inside. 6 of B13 here on the outside. Green flag in the air. Final stage here at Martinsville.
57 in the stage air. 47 in the 6. There they are. The heavyweight battles, the 1-2. This is this is like the mega powers exploding right here. These guys are just going back and forth with each other. You know, great racing here in Martinsville. Great battle here between these two, man. I love watching these two go at it here so far. So I'd like to see a couple other cars get up there in the mix. So, you know, a lot of racing to go. So the 37, he's all in the back of the 6, and looks like he's trying to grab P2 from the 6, at the moment. So we'll see. But some good racing here so far for the lead.
And good racing as the 47's pulling away, but the 6 and the 37 are kind of battling here aggressively with each other. Here we go. Final stage here, Dirty. What is the plan? What is the strategy to pace yourself for this final stage?
The P word of patience again, if you have any left at this moment. Just try not to, just try to keep your nose clean. Make it to the end of the race, honestly, because there's going to be more cautions. There's going to be more beating and banging, out there for positions. So it's just it's making it to the end, I think, is the biggest mission you want to have, is just try to make it to the end. If you're one of the fortunate ones that's one of the top 5, that can have a shot at winning it, then you kind of consider yourself very lucky. But this 47 is looking really good right now. He likes this clean air. He's this 47. We got to get him some more paint schemes, because I think he's ran this paint scheme every race so far. But that might be a superstitious kind of thing, because I've already told you enough. He's won 3 races. He's just won the last stage, so he's looking like the guy to beat so far here in a little high side racing league. So as we got a good battle here, Air, for P2, 37 in the 6. This thing's starting to heat up here a little bit.
Yeah, P2, it looks like they're battling for the win, not even for P2. It looks like they're just battling for the win, because the 47 is just pulling away right now. He's making it look like a field day right now on the whole field, just sitting there. Big gap to the 37. The 6, the 37, and the 12 have just been sitting there intensely battling for P2. Let's go on board with the 12 here. Look at this battle right now. I think the battle may have calmed down a little bit, because now the 37 has a little bit of gap on the 6 now. The 12 and the 6 might be battling for P2 here at any moment. Also looks like 37 may be closing in a little bit here. Oh, 6 car. 12 may have had a little contact right there. I'm surprised stage 3 is not complete chaos yet. It could be soon. A lot of cars around the racetrack. Well, This might be getting pretty interesting here. 47 went a little bit wide in that corner, it looked like. So, this might be interesting here, Dirty.
Okay. Well, we've got 46 laps to go here at Martinsville tonight. So, these, it kind of looks like to me like the top 5, around those guys getting a little racy. Everybody else looks like they're kind of trying to stay single file line, just kind of run their line, and save these tires as much as possible here. So, the 47 is the measuring stick so far. He's kind of putting the laps down here, and he's not even really being pressured by anybody. So, he's checking out on his own. Kind of his little his teammate is the 37, currently running in P2. Those guys are looking like the fastest guys on the track at the moment. But I think the 6 and the 12 might have something to say about this. Here comes high side Hobie in P5. So looks like the 12. Yep, the 12 is just lagged out. He's on pit road now, so he is done for the day. So another victim to the server. That's the way it goes here, and with the issues everybody had today. So the 6 is now P3, and he's got the 24 behind him, and so a crazy little mix up there. I was just about to say I thought the 12 was going to be a contender, and then he blows an engine and is done for the day. So I still think the 8 is probably going to be strong towards the end too. I can see the 8 car taking like a like a late caution strategy and staying out or something like that. So he's been good, just hasn't been like super, super consistent there.
Yeah, it's currently the 47. Still got a good lead here on the 37, but looking ahead, we got some lap traffic ahead. Could be a factor here coming to the end of this race. 47 goes a little bit wide here, but he's going to diamond that corner. How many laps to go do we have, Dirty?
40, around 40.
40? Okay.
Yes, sir.
It
39.
feels like
39.
more than 40. It should.
39.
It kind of feels like it should be less than 40. Like that's how much it kind of feels. But that 22 might be a little bit of a factor. He's one of the lap cars coming up, but there's like 2 more lap cars ahead of him. You see, that's 22. Is getting a little loose there off 2, a little bit. Looks like the tires off that 22 are starting to lose some grip there. But the 47 right now.
Yeah, we got a wreck on the backstretch. The 88's involved. I don't know if the caution is out, but the 88 was.
He's gonna be.
Caution's not out yet, so we're still green. Looks like just one car involved. 88 is back on pace here, so.
Yep. Well, 88, if the 88 did not go down to the inside wall, it looked like the 47 had a dead-on path go right into the side of him. So, good move by the 88 there. As this 47, I think, almost has a straightaway lead currently on the 37 right now. See 47, 37's exiting 2 when the 47 is entering 3. So
Hunter Boy in the 8 car he's another casualty. He's gone for the day. The 8 car's on pit road.
It looks like some server issues or something going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars dropping here real fast.
I wouldn't be surprised. Xbox was down for like hours today. So, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if cars started dropping like flies right now. Let's go back to the leader here. 47 to Dylan Bird. He's coming up on lap traffic now. Dirty, we're here at Martinsville. How would you currently deal with this lap traffic right up ahead?
Well, he's looking at lap traffic, and he's going to beat to them real quick. I think you try to get around them as quick as possible and get them in your rear view mirror, and hopefully everybody behind you has more trouble than you getting around them. But the problem is, once you get to them, these guys are fighting for positions. They want to stay on the lead lap. They don't want to be, they don't want to put a lap down. So we'll, so I kind of expect these guys to kind of fight off Dylan Bird here a little bit, not let him have the position, too easy. As we see the 47, he's running up to the 48 here. Team Hendrick of Jet Dryer, no problem there. He dives to the inside, lets Dylan Bird go to the outside. That's what you want if you're a leader. Not every driver is going to do that. But if a driver will step to the side and let the faster cars go, then that helps out the 40, whoever the leader is, if that happens. So, but it looks like the 47 here, next victim is going to be the one. He dives down on the pit road, so he was going to get past here anyway. So it looks like some cars that are having some trouble or might be pitting or starting to lose some tires here a little bit. So riding along here still with the 47. He's running up on the 4 and the 24. So Dylan's looking, he's taking no prisoners tonight, man. I think he wants to lap this whole field. And at this point, I'm not so sure that he couldn't do it. So
hold on, let's see where the 37 is. So the 37 is exiting 2. The 47 is exiting 4.
So it's doable. It's definitely doable. Green flag doable.
Can he lap the whole field?
I don't know if we've ever seen that here in High Side Racing League history.
Let's
The
see.
whole field been
If I'm looking at this right, the last NASCAR driver to lap the whole field, I think, was it Jeffrey? No, I don't think it was Jeffrey Bodine. I think it could have been Jeffrey Bodine.
Jeffrey with a G, Bodine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
Jeffrey Bodine at
Old Levi Garrett car,
New
maybe.
Wilkesboro, North Wilkesboro in the
North
7th.
Wilkesboro, yeah. It's
Yeah.
my old stomping grounds over there. Yeah, and here's
Yeah.
something you don't see every day. The 47 working on the 24, and then right in front of him is the 88, so you don't ever see the 88 or really the 24 go a lap down too often without, certain incidents or something that happen, wrecks or something on the track. But, 24 is fighting off this 47, man. He don't want to let him have this spot, but he will,
He gets
will
loose
there.
and crashes it.
He will there. The tires just, you can only fight them off for so long. So there's got the 42 of BW Huff. He's down on pit road. So, a lot of pit stops are happening here right now. There, 47, man. This is total domination right now.
Yeah, and who said he wasn't fast?
Yeah.
People
Who
were
said
like,
that?
Nah, he won Talladega and Daytona and had one random win at Las Vegas. Nah, he ain't fast.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like,
I
hey,
ain't
look, I'm going to tell you something right now. I feel like Ingram at the podium talking about Lamar Jackson. Like, if you don't think this guy is the MVP, come see me. If you don't think this guy is fast, come see me. I'll show you. This guy's fast, dude. He's fast everywhere.
Outside the clip.
Right.
Outside the clip. If you disagree with that, come see me.
Come see me. There you go. You know what I'm
Big
talking
Bird.
about. Same. Yeah.
Big Bird.
Yeah. Same type of, you don't think this
he's
guy's
coming
fast,
out.
come see me. There he is. But he's making sure not to get the penalty, so that's super smart.
Yeah, that's good. You have a big enough lead. Just make sure you don't speed on
Right,
pit road.
yeah.
I think he
don't
could
blow
speed
it
on pit road and still get the lead. He could have send that thing in and still get the lead here.
I think you're right, man. It's his to lose at this point. But, everybody on the track wants a caution except for the 47. So, some plenty laps left here when these guys, when the 47 and the 24 and a couple of these other guys get off pit road, we will get a lap count here. See, we got to go.
I think we need to. I think we need to have a little skit on that whole, or do our own version of the Lamar Jackson marking.
Yeah, right. We'll insert Dylan where he was talking about
If he
Lamar.
wins that race, I'm doing that. If he wins this race, I will do it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Okay, well, the 47 just left pit road. The one car is going to fall behind him. The 88, I don't know if he's pitted yet, but I do remember he did go a lap down when he spun out earlier. I don't know. Who's currently the leader? Is the 47 still the leader?
Yeah, still 47. Of course, he's working on this 88 now. The 88's in his sights. Yeah, the green flag pit stops are happening. So until somebody takes it from the 47, he had a huge lead. So, green flag pit stops when everybody circles back around. 47 is going to be your leader, but I'm hearing that the 11 is the leader right now, technically.
Okay, let's get to the 11.
RTSB Killer.
RTSB Killer getting some TV time. I see him. TV time for the 11. He's usually not up front as many times as we see. He's one of the back runners. But, it's pretty good to have some TV time when you're in the lead.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? But it sounds like the 11's going to relinquish the lead here, drop down, head into the pits. It was a good run there for the 11.
It was a good run.
To get, a couple laps of the lead here. So I'm always happy to see Killer get up there. So hopefully he'll be back in the lead here pretty soon, be in contention. So RTSB Killer relinquishing the lead. I think it would probably cycle back around to the 47 now, unless it's The 42. Well, this is the 42 right above him, but he's All right, so Aram here in the top 5 are the only ones left on the lead laps. So Dylan has worked his way through the field. He has 5 drivers to go to lap the whole field if he's going to do it. So 4.
Oh, the top 4. Wow. So 47's the leader. He's going to work on this 22 at Dizzy.
There you go. He just passed the 22. How many laps to go,
come
guys?
up on the 42.
All right, Air. 10 to go at the line. 47 is making a clinic out of how to drive at Martinsville here. So yeah, I think the only thing left to talk about is whether he's going to lap everybody else that's left in the field.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's going to do
the whole
that.
Field.
Yeah, I think the winning of the race is a foregone conclusion unless something crazy happens or he gets taken out. He's not going to make any mistakes this late, I don't think. So I think it's just basically up to him now. So if I was him, I would just ride around. But maybe he wants to try to lap this whole field. I'm assuming that the 37 is P2 after the cycle back around, and I'm riding along with the 37 there, and I don't see the 47 at all. So
where's the 37 on?
37 just crossed start finish line.
The 47 is midway down the back straightaway. So.
Okay, so half a lap.
Oh,
then.
the 42. Oh, 42 got into the 47 right there. It looks like the 42 is like, don't lap me. I don't want to be lapped.
7 laps to go for the leaders here. 6 to go next time by. It's just a formality at this point. 42 lets the 47 go by. And there's the I almost thought the 11 was going to come down on the 47 there. I got a little nervous, but he caught it just in time. Air, I believe when we come back around, there's going to be 5 laps to go for the leader.
5 to go. I think I gotta get warmed up on my impersonation, but he's dominated this whole race. We were talking during the race. People were thinking the 47, the 37 aren't that fast, and
yeah. What position are they in right now?
They're in first and second.
Come see me. Come see me.
Come see me. I'm outside the clip.
That's awesome.
Come see me.
That's great.
Yo, this is going to be fun here. It's the 47 is just, at this point, he's just turning practice laps. This isn't a race right now. It's practice laps.
Yeah, he's waving at his friends and family that came to this race by this time. So
yeah. He might have a microwave in that car. He might be warming up some burritos. I don't know. He got a box of Cheerios. He got Cheerios on the side of the car.
Yeah, he's getting anything he wants. Kroger's his sponsor, so he's getting all the Klondike bars he can handle.
Yep, all the Klondikes. How many to go now?
I think we're at like 2.
2 to go. I think we're coming to the white flag.
Yeah, 2 to go, 1 to go next time.
Here we go through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4.
Big
white flag.
Big commitment for these guys, though. They've ran green here, Air. I know we're on the last lap, but this has been a really big green flag stage. So good racing by these guys here tonight, man. The 47 just dominated. Bring us to the line, Air.
Out of turn number 4, the 47. 4th win of the season as he's going to do a little spurt out.
I love it. I like
love
that.
it. 47 is going to win here, dominating Martinsville.
I'll bring him in.
Okay. If this man ain't the MVP, bro, come see me.
Right.
If you don't think he's fast, come see me. I'm outside the clip. Big Bird out here winning races, being fast and everything, bro.
All right.
I mean, and there is your winner here, Dylan Bird. If you don't think he's fast, come see me. I'm outside the clip. Big Bird over here. Dylan Bird, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Got your audio
Got your
included?
audio included?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Yeah, what a win there. Dominating fashion. Explain, what did it take to win this race right here?
I knew when I seen Martinsville on the schedule, I had them covered. I really wasn't too worried until we started getting a bunch of cautions early on, and I knew that the way I run the car, that if we ever had a long run, I'd probably lap the field. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to the last two.
Yes, you're just so fast, and I've seen and heard people say that they don't think you're that fast enough and everything, and that you only got the two lucky wins at Talladega and Daytona. How does it feel to come here at Martinsville and put up a statement win here today?
It was just all lucky, Just lucky I got out front and just drove out everybody's life. I mean, I race to have fun, man. It's not that big of a deal to me. You know, I do better on the long runs. We don't have long runs from a lot, so I mean, I do struggle. I really struggle at qualifying. So normally it takes me until about stage 3 to get up front. But once I get there, though, it's a different story.
Yeah, Dylan, listen, man, this is Dirty Bird, man. Let's talk about your wins. Let's talk about how across the board this is, okay? You won Daytona. All right, we talked about that one plenty enough. You won Las Vegas, mile and a half. You won Talladega, another super speedway. And now you just won Martinsville, man. So short tracks, mile and a halfers, super speedways. Dylan Bird is the man so far, in the little high side racing league so far in season 6. Man, I told everybody you were coming in to be a player. Air made that quote at the beginning of this race, or one of the races too, about somebody saying that you and JD weren't really that fast, and I'm like, well, I've been saying there's fast from the beginning. It was almost kind of like you heard, because you and JD ended up 1-2. So just talk about that relationship again. I mean, obviously you were way faster than him, so you really didn't need any help from him. But you guys are still working together, and it looks like a good partnership so far, man.
Yeah, JD and my boy Huff and Diesel, man, we've been racing for about a year together, and man, here lately I haven't been putting a lot of time on heat, so I really put a lot of value in their track experience. They go out, they're testing the setups, they're letting me know kind of what the tires are doing on certain setups. So I mean, realistically, without those guys, I'd probably be in a rougher boat with how busy my schedule is and how I try to do my iRacing and stuff. I just don't have time to get on and run practice and stuff. So about the end of the second stage, I start figuring it out. And but Martinsville's my playground, and I taught JD a lot here at Martinsville, but he still got a little more to learn.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell it's your playground, man. You were super fast here. This was your most dominating win yet. Is there any last thank yous or anybody you want to give a shout out to before we wrap it up here?
Man, I really appreciate both of you guys up in the booth. I actually look forward to rewatching the race every week. A lot of times I end up rewatching it after we finish. And like I said, I just want to thank my guys again, man. They get on, and in their free time they come out and they test these setups and they tell me what they're doing. So without them, I mean, this will probably be the only victory I've had this season. So
yeah.
Well,
I'm telling you, man.
I appreciate the invite from Colin to join the league. From time to time, it gets pretty heated, as you know, between a bunch of NASCAR drivers or wannabe NASCAR drivers. But we got a good group of core guys here that it's really fun racing with. So I'm glad I got invited, and I'm gonna keep coming back until it's not fun anymore.
Definitely, man. We're glad to have you here. You're showing that you definitely belong. So good luck the rest of the way, Air. We're moving on here from Martinsville. As just a recap, Atlanta, just my fist won, with the top 3 Hendrick cars there going to the last lap, a little mix up. So he took the lead, and then dominating fashion for Dylan here today at Martinsville. So, Air, next week we're headed to Kansas for our All-Star race on Tuesday. So it's already All-Star time here in in a little on the high side racing league. So it looks like next Tuesday we're going to run our All-Star race and Charlotte Motor Speedway. So kind of two similar tracks, but will be two different stories because one will be the All-Star race. So looking forward to paint schemes and stuff like that for All-Star races we normally do. Air, put a bow on this one here tonight. I didn't know if we were going to get to run, but I'm glad we did. It looks like everything went all right. So glad to be able to call the races here tonight with you, sir.
Yeah, great races tonight here. Martinsville, just complete domination, and of course Atlanta with that crazy finish there at the end. But I think that's what's going to wrap it up. So, thank y'all for watching out there. I'm Just Cause. That was dirty. We'll see y'all Tuesday.